In 2011,
we started from here.
To believe in your dreams,
to invest in you and add value,
to build a community
that ignites innovation.
We create opportunities and we become your partner.
So your journey
becomes our journey. Your challenges
we face as our own.
Your achievements we'll celebrate together.
In Cairo,
Riyadh,
Abu Dhabi,
Beirut,
Tunis,
Bahrain,
and Amman.
We are Flat6Labs.
we are accelerating the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome you all to our third demo day here in the UAE. My name is Ryan Sharif and I'm the General Manager of Flat6Labs UAE. Firstly, I would like to remind you of a couple of housekeeping rules. Kindly switch your mobile phones to silent mode and kindly refrain from talking during the presentations. I would first like to open today's event by welcoming up to the stage Yahya Houri, the Chief Program Officer of Flat6Labs.
Thank you, Ryan. Can you guys hear me? Yes, test. No? Okay, great. It's a pleasure for me to be here today, and I've been here for the whole week, actually, for GITEX, and it's my first time. I'm sure that a lot of you were actually, were there for the week. It's an incredible place to be in. It has so much energy, so much potential. With all the problems that we have in the world, it's actually nice to be in a place where there's a bit of positivity and really you see a whole bunch of people who are trying to work together to build a better future together. For me, so I first want to thank ADQ and Disrupt AD for believing in us and believing in the work that we do, which is, I think, work that's a bit complicated and it's actually hard to do because we have to believe in entrepreneurs that haven't yet accomplished or achieved success. They're on the way to it, and we strongly believe in them, but it requires a lot of faith in them to truly believe that they're going to achieve what they say they're going to achieve. And today, especially the entrepreneurs that you're going to meet today are, I had the chance to hear them last month in Abu Dhabi when they were pitching their ideas to a room full of investors. And you're going to see that we really selected the best of the best to be in front of you today. And we're hoping that among the entrepreneurs, the investors, and the angels, the corporates in the room, that you'll find good opportunities for you to invest, to partner, to become clients, and to work together somehow. The particularity of Flat6Labs in the UAE is that our fund is an international fund. And so we really have access to talent and entrepreneurs from around the world. I think we have a lot to learn as Flat6Labs from the experience of the UAE because we're able to see, for me it's a little window into the future and seeing what industries are accomplishing and what innovative and new things are happening all over the world. And you'll see today that we have a very diverse group of entrepreneurs. So I won't take too much of your time. I want to thank Ryan for bringing everybody here and really for being an amazing GM for a fund that keeps growing and I wish you guys the best success for the years to come. Thank you.
I'd now like to take you through a couple of slides to explain a little bit more about what we're doing here in the UAE. Flat6Labs is a leading seed stage investor and program in the Middle East and North Africa. Since establishing in Egypt, Cairo in 2011, we've gone on to scale across the GCC and North Africa to establish in 7 locations, managing 8 funds, investing in over 330 portfolio companies with a combined AUM of $125 million. In the UAE, we're committed to supporting and investing in a variety of early stage startups by deploying $32 million and providing highly intensive, highly curated 4-month seed stage program, of which the 10 startups presenting today have just completed. Our offering is as follows. Every year we attract 20 highly talented tech startups from a variety of industries to develop and grow out of the UAE and MENA region. We provide ticket sizes ranging from 150 to 250K. Our top performing investments, we're able to double down, investing anywhere between 250K to 500K. We would like to sincerely thank ADQ and Disrupt AD for their continuous support, which has resulted in a thriving ecosystem here in the UAE. I would now like to hand over to our program officer, Tawfiq, to give us a few more details on Cycle 3.
Can you hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Ryan. And thank you, everyone, for being here. Excuse me. Let me go back, click the next by mistake. What a beautiful venue to be at. So really, thank you so much for being here and joining us tonight. I will take you through the program process of this cycle. So our selection process is quite competitive and rigorous. For this cycle, for cycle 3, we received over 650 applications. We interviewed about 70, and then we shortlisted the top 20 startups that we invited to our bootcamp in Abu Dhabi. After which, the selection committee selected the 10 startups that we invested in, 10 of which you'll meet today. Our role throughout the program is to provide our startups with the resources, knowledge, expertise, open doors for them, connect them not just to the local and regional network, but to the international one as well. And our relationship doesn't stop at the end of the program. We continue on as their institutional investor with potential follow-on funding for up to $1 million. We're very proud of what we were able to achieve this cycle. Some high-level numbers on the screen. We ran 4 pitch nights, had 88 investor meetings, ran more than 25 training sessions, 147 mentor meetings, to name a few. So with that being said, I'd like to thank all of our mentors, trainers, everyone who attended our pitch nights, everyone who supported our startups, guided them, and really shared their wisdom with them. Now let's get to the interesting part of the evening. I'd like you all to join me with a round of applause for the Flat6Labs Ignite Abu Dhabi Cycle 3 cohort. Now let's welcome our first startup.
Now, raise your hands if you think that eyes are actually real. Okay, quite a few of them. Interesting. So they're not. So they were created with this generative AI technology in just 15 seconds with this specific input. AI also drives cars and coaches athletes already. So why AI cannot create a marketing strategy that will bring you the first 100 customers, or will launch a new market for you, or will generate the first $1 million for your company. So the problem we solve is almost every company's problem, with 98% of startups failing. Most of those reasons go for marketing. Companies struggle to generate revenue. Half of them don't even have a marketing plan, so they are burning their marketing budgets, basically. I'm CEO and co-founder of Digital First AI, a B2B SaaS application for marketers and entrepreneurs. We built an automated marketing growth machine that is already used by 2,000 of customers that come from over 60 countries. So to dive into the product, first you are feeding us with your business data. This includes your target group, your value proposition. This is also where you define your business goals. After this step, this is where the true value of Digital First AI comes in. We want to take over as your AI marketing on autopilot that runs by itself. So after your input, we are creating a dedicated marketing dashboard that chooses the best marketing tactics that will drive your business growth. With this marketing funnel that were just created, you're also getting personalized marketing tactics that have proven success of companies that are similar to yours. You can create automatic content, such as copywriting, graphic design, or web design. It all happens automatically. You don't need to hire copywriters just for that. So you can predict your success, and you can get some budget estimations to maximize your market chances. To make sure you're on track with your results, you can use our tracking pixel. It's important that our platform actually gets smarter every day and bigger every day, as we also now allow our own community to create their own content that is later added by our specialists or rejected if they're not good enough. So we charge a subscription fee based on a trial model. We have 3 premium plans, and for the most engaged customers, we have the marketplace with a 30% of revenue share. In terms of competition, marketing agencies, they're still very effective, but they're also very expensive and time-consuming. There are also tools for data analytics. They're very good, but they only visualize data from the past. And the same goes for the third group, the funnel visualization tools. They do not give you any actionable recommendations. So we're addressing this global digital market that is worth 350 billion last year, with MENA worth 3.6, and our opportunity here to serve 300,000 companies in the next 3 years. So what happened already with our business? Since we launched in March, I mentioned that we have more than 2,000 of customers already in the tool. In those 5 months, we've generated 250K in sales. We have very happy users that come from over 60 countries. We partner with an incubator from the University of Oxford, and we have 2 investors on board. In our strategy, we first target the marketers this year. Next year, we're adding a higher ticket customer. Those will be the agencies. But the biggest group yet will be added in 2 years, and those will be the SMEs. So we just closed the pre-seed round for 625K, including Flat6Labs. And now our ask is for 2 million for the seed round. There's 3 commitments on table already. The output of this round, 2.5 million annual revenue, 8,000 clients, and a team of 40 members. Now there's a team of 20 members. So we've worked together for a lot of years, so we have experience in almost every niche of digital marketing. During this time, we have analyzed some of the biggest companies that we have worked with, and this is how we came up with the recommendation engine that is in the tool today. So with more than 300 positive reviews about this tool, I'm more than sure that you're going to love it as well. I encourage you to try it. Thank you.
Clicker. Yeah, the clicker. Yeah. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alberto, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of FitLove, a UAE startup digitizing fitness and wellness trainers. Let's talk first about the trainers. There are 60,000 trainers in the GCC, and let me tell you, the situation for trainers is quite harsh in this region. First of all, they face very tough employment conditions. When they work for gyms and studios, trainers are asked to work 50 or 60 hours per week, and they get paid very low salaries. So what happens? Most of them end up quitting and becoming a freelance. As a freelance, though, the main problem is underutilization. Trainers have a lot of free time, and they waste hours diving around the different areas in the city. Last, today, trainers in this region are not using any digital tool to help them manage and grow their business. Instead, they do everything manually using WhatsApp and the Notes application in the phone. On the side of the consumer, looking for a trainer is a painful experience. First of all, the process is quite tedious. If you need to find a coach that can come to your house Tuesday morning, you will spend several hours messaging on social media. Second, the market is quite hard to understand. Prices range from $30 to $200 per hour. There's no quality control, no consumer reviews. And last, right at the moment of purchase, consumers have fear of commitment because they know they'll have zero flexibility to change their trainer later on if they are not satisfied. That's where we come in. FitLove is a platform that connects both sides and is carefully designed to meet the needs of the modern trainer. For trainers, FitLove gives you access to clients in your underutilized times in the areas you want to cover. The FitLove app acts as an all-in-one solution, offering a CRM, booking system, and payment gateway. And in addition, FitLove offers above-the-market compensation and flexibility to work as much as you want and be your own boss. For consumers, FitLove offers personal trainers on demand, anytime, anywhere. Our application offers all types of fitness and wellness services, so you can find the typical fitness trainer, but also specializations like yoga, boxing, swimming, and even wellness services like a sports massage. All profiles in our application have passed a thorough quality control, and the users can see the experience, certificate, and reviews before making a decision. In addition, FitLove offers full flexibility. You can change trainers anytime, no questions asked, and the process to find and book a coach is super smooth. You can do that within a few clicks. Our business model is B2C, and it's a combination of marketplace and SaaS. We make money from 3 revenue streams. First, a 20% success fee charged on the trainers. Second, a 5% service fee charged on the consumers. And third, a monthly subscription fee charged on the trainers for access to premium features in the application. In addition, this year we developed a new revenue stream, closing major B2B2C agreements with hotels, gyms, and home service applications like Just Life, in which FitLove is the exclusive provider of personal training in the UAE. We're disrupting a large and fast-growing market. In the UAE alone, the personal training market size is estimated in $470 million, and it's growing at double digit. Our short-term goal is the GCC, which represents a market of $1.5 billion. And our long-term goal is MENA, which is a market of $2.5 billion. Sorry, hold on, I'll go back. Our traction, we started in 2019 as a bootstrapping experiment, and since then our revenues have grown at an average of 3x every year. Today we stand on a monthly recurring revenue of $70,000. We have successfully delivered 22,000 sessions since we started. The unit economics are positive. Our LTV is almost 3 times the CAC, and we have more than 500 trainers registered in the UAE. This model works very well for trainers. They come to us organically, and we don't spend a dollar attracting them. We want to continue this growth trajectory, and to do that, we're raising $850,000 pre-Series A. What do we want to do with that money? 2 things. First of all, improve the product so it becomes the #1 tool for all fitness and wellness professionals. And number 2, grow in the UAE and internationally, planning to expand into Saudi Arabia in 2023. FitLove has 2 co-founders, childhood friends that share a passion for technology and for fitness. Myself, I come from a management consulting background. I've done 10 years at BCG. Alvaro, he's the COO, my right hand, comes with extensive operational experience in home service businesses back in Spain. And with us is also John Tisioris, co-founder and CEO of InstaShop. He's our main investor and mentor, and he shapes together with us the company's strategy and the product. Ladies and gentlemen, getting fit has never been so easy and convenient, so I invite you all to please download the app and book a session with a top-rated coach. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Meri Çekmekçi. I am the CEO of Fundomundo. We are a marketplace for online after-school activities for kids. During the pandemic, the whole world changed, including education. And we see this drastic shift, and now we see three major personas in education with very distinct behaviors: the learner, the parent, and the teacher. Meet my daughter, Arya. She's the learner. During the pandemic, Arya was forced to go to school online, just like all the other kids. Kids actually got used to spending time online for meaningful content and interaction. They are even socializing with their friends online through Zoom. And now, Arya is demanding more screen time from us. This is my wife, Ebru. Like millions of households, this is the situation in our home. Ebru is concerned that Arya is spending too much time on places like TikTok and YouTube, which have questionable educational value and are potentially pretty unsafe. Ebru is now looking for alternatives for Arya. And this is our teacher, Laila. She's actually not a teacher in a traditional sense. She's a museum curator. During the pandemic, Laila created an online class about museums of the world to make an extra income. She's now looking a way out in Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook's groups to promote her class. So this is where Fundomundo comes in. We provide a marketplace for Laila to reach out to Ebru's and Arya's of the world. We provide a platform to create classes, schedule them, find learners, and also get paid for Laila. With Fundomundo, Ebru is happy. She has a peace of mind. She can now find attractive classes for Arya offered by Laila's in an organized fashion. And this is Arya. She can now enjoy group sessions with other kids. She's learning things she might not have learned at school. We have classes like, why is lemon sour? Let's learn how to tie our shoes, or sign language, or how to paint like Henri Matisse. We also have classes in traditional subjects such as math, but with a fun twist, like triangles of Hogwarts Castle. Arya can now do all of these with the comforts of our home. The market is pretty attractive. We have 100 million kids in the MENA region. The after-school activity market is growing to be $4 billion a year. There are many online tutoring apps, but Fundomundo is the only 100% live, 100% online after-school activity platform. Our business model is we take 30% as a commission from every seat sold on the market. We launched Fundomundo on March this year in Turkey. Since then, we onboarded about 1,000 teachers and have close to 2,000 live classes. With Flat6 investment in July, we started our operations in the region. We currently have over 200 courses offered in Arabic and English, and over 100 teachers are ready to be a part of Fundomundo in the region. And on our go-to-market strategy, in addition to the traditional marketing tactics, we have very attractive content and big brands, they want to work with us. We are the education partner of Emirates MBD Super App in Turkey. We are the education partner of Turkcell for new signups. We are using the same approach here to act as launchpad for Fundomundo. We are currently live in Arabic, English, and Turkish. Please visit fundomundo.com. You might find something useful for your kids. Fundomundo is based on a proven business model already successful in the US. OutSchool is a $3 billion company focusing on the US market. We also see OutSchool model popping up in Asia, and we aspire to be the OutSchool of Middle East with your support. We already raised $1.1 million from prestigious investors in our previous round to create the platform and improve our processes. We are currently raising $5 million on a seed round to capture the opportunity. This will pave the path to generate $50 million worth of gross transactional value in 2 years in the region. I launched Fundomundo with my brother Emre. We both know how to build marketplaces and operate them. We have C-level experiences in companies like Hepsi Burada, Groupon, and AliExpress. We also put together a very capable team for onboarding and marketing automation. At Fundomundo, we are on a journey to make an impact in education in the region, both socially and financially. We invite you to be a part of this exciting and valuable journey. Thank you for your time.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexi Swade. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Loon Technologies, MENA's leading transaction data enrichment API. If we look to the screen, I think this is something that's familiar to all of us as consumers. Messy transaction details. None of us know very often where we've spent, what we spent it on, and that makes budgeting very frustrating and often impossible. But we're not the only ones who don't understand this data. There's also the institutions that have issued the cards and manage the transactions and bank accounts. They also struggle, which leads to large amounts of chargebacks, creating costs, inefficiencies within the business, as well as lost revenue opportunities. So why does this happen? Fundamentally, the data layer to enable this regionally doesn't exist. And most institutions lack the time and data science capabilities to build it in-house. That's where Loon comes in. We partner with banks, fintechs, wallets, and retailers in order to help them understand how their customers are spending, provide a better customer experience, and demystify it for everyone. In one sentence, we are building the financial infrastructure to simplify data across the region for everyone. And now is the best time to do it. Essentially, the launch of regulatory regimes and money services licenses across the entire region has led to a huge growth in the number of fintechs, as well as a huge amount of digital payments. A huge growth in digital payments, which is the oil that fuels our engines. To tackle this, we've developed two products. The first of which are our enrichment APIs, where we take raw financial data, as you can see on the left, we pass them through our APIs, and we provide the correct name, logo, and a category. We're currently in the process of enriching this further and adding details such as the URL, carbon footprint, and subcategories. Secondly, we've taken all this data and we map it alongside our partners with demographic information, such as age, gender, nationality, and we've actually created income verification as well, so they can understand at that level how, when, and where their customers are spending. Our business model is simple. We're a SaaS solution, so we have a monthly minimum alongside a tiered pricing model for our enrichment APIs, as well as a premium that we charge on the Insights dashboard, and have further revenue opportunities in terms of income verification later on, credit scoring, and product marketing. The market opportunity is huge, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware. There's over 450 fintechs in the region, over 160 banks, and that's growing almost weekly at this point, and over 50 plus co-branded cards. Our traction to date, these are actually all outdated, sorry. We signed over 7 contracts between here and Saudi. We're in final negotiations with 15 others, and we've built out a sales pipeline of over 150. Our ask today is quite simple. We've just closed our pre-seed round. We're looking to speak to investors who are interested in our next round, as well as data partners or potential clients. I'm sure there's some of you among us. And then finally, strategic advisors who can help us take Loon to the next level. So to do this, we've already built out a dedicated team. My co-founder and high school best friend, Hilal, has a legal background, and he's also on the board of the Al-Ihtiyat Credit Bureau. Myself, my background's in management consulting, and I spent the majority of my career helping to set up Buna, which is the Arab Regional Payment System, a 22-country coalition designed to simplify payments between them. And our CTO, Musab Al-Dahiyat's experience is with Amazon Payments, as well as multiple startups across the region. And furthermore, we have our foundation, very strongly backed by our back-end, machine learning, and business development functions. I'll leave you with this last quote. Thank you so much, and I look forward to speaking to you all later.
Good evening. I think everyone in this room can agree that any business does not want to be faced with financial disasters. My name is Orabetsi. I've been managing finances for SMEs for my entire career. Now I've come to know the problems that small businesses face intimately. Many of them tell me that they know that they have to do their books, but they put it off. Now the question is why? Well, for one, it's intimidating. It's intimidating because they're not finance professionals. Two, experienced finance professionals are expensive. Three, irrespective of the talent or the cost, the right finance infrastructure takes far too long to build. We find that even though they have an accountant or an accounting system, their finance back office workflows are still a mess, and they're doing critical tasks like cash flow management on Excel spreadsheets. There is currently no digital alternative that's consolidated in the region to the tedious methods that small businesses are still using today, and we don't think that's good enough. That's why at the Scalable CFO, we've built the region's first digital CFO to set up your systems and processes, fully supporting you with automating financial decision making so you never have to worry about finance again. We have designed this product to help businesses do finance operational tasks like payments in ways that saves them time and also optimizes their cash flow. Let's take a look at how it works. First, data collection. Teams can sign up on a web app and securely import their bills, their invoices directly from their own accounting software. Even if their accounting software is not up to date, well, we make it easy for them to add bills manually. The second, smart cash flow forecasting. This is our very own invention, where as soon as the records are updated on the system, the cash flow forecast automatically schedules their payables and receivables so they can know their cash position. So no more building cash flows on Excel spreadsheets or missing important payments or just not knowing when you'll run out of money. Third, payments. They can approve and make payments with any supported payment method directly in the app. Now, the best part of all is that because we built an extensive network and community of professionals, if support is needed, we can get them matched to a part-time CFO in no time. So what all of this means is that businesses can now finally get the benefits of a CFO, but without the cost. We believe that our product can help the millions of businesses worldwide. But we want to start with those with less than 500 employees in the UAE and KSA. We want to grow in the MENA region first before we go global. Today we offer a marketplace where we earn a 20% commission on the services. Now the services are billed monthly, which means that our commission is recurring. Now we plan to launch the SaaS at a lower average spend, so that we can attract a much larger customer base. Now, the SaaS will also allow us to increase our margins and also to reach an ARR, or annual recurring revenue, of $13 million by the end of 2024. And we see potential for a third revenue stream, and that's the transaction fees on the payments that are processed through the platform. Now, we're growing. And we've been doubling our revenues, more than doubling our revenues every year since 2019. And we've got customers across multiple markets. Today, we've billed over $1.9 million worth of project fees. And we've also built a community of over 6,000 professionals on our platform. We've maintained an average a customer retention rate of 96%, and that's with minimal marketing because most of our customers come to us through word of mouth. And we haven't even started with the SaaS yet. We've made significant progress already with the SaaS, and I've already started to onboard our existing customers onto the platform. We have AI and machine learning in our roadmap in the future, as well as integrations to institutions and more accounting software to make this truly agnostic. This is just the beginning for us, and the next step for us is to actually grow our current team, grow our engineering and sales and marketing capabilities, which are critical to this stage of development. Now, our team is exactly what you would expect it to be. We have over 20 years of experience in finance. We've helped hundreds of SMEs. We know how to scale product, and we've had 2 successful tech exits. We're building this product under the guidance of IQ, who is an AI machine learning specialist and also built the in-house engineering team for Kareem. We are determined to ensure that businesses get, and not just a privileged few, finally get the CFO level oversight that they deserve and that they need. We are ready to transform the industry, and we invite you to join us on that movement. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Keswin, and I'm the co-founder of Dardoc. 2 years ago from today, I suffered from an autoimmune disorder, which required a nurse to come at home and give me injections. Now, as a kid, I was very scared of getting injections because it used to hurt me. But rather this time, it was not the injections that was hurting me. It was the accessibility of home health care and the frustration of being a patient that hurted me more. When I deep dived into this further, we realized that patients are facing inaccessibility in a fragmented market of home health care. And of course, since care is coming to your home, there is no real-time monitoring either. And to beat all of this, a non-transparent pricing model in this ecosystem is making home healthcare services very, very unaffordable. The primary reason behind all of this is that home healthcare as an ecosystem within the UAE and in the MENA region lacks technology. So I discussed this with my current co-founder and former colleague, Samer, and we decided to build Dardoc's mobile application for patient. Dardoc is the region's first home healthcare platform that brings healthcare services on your fingertips at your doorstep. Let's say that today you are here listening to me at this pitch event and you got a newborn baby at home who needs to be taken care of. You can book a newborn nurse on demand. You can book other services like blood test, adult and elderly care, or even on-demand physiotherapy sessions through our mobile application. We have made home healthcare accessible, monitorable with the help of real-time reports that the nurses and the professionals give you, and of course, affordable as well. But how could this typically work out? Because we do not intend to be a hospital or a clinic that provides services or professionals. So we identified that there are home healthcare providers in this country, but most of them rely on Excel and WhatsApp for operations as if they're running a grocery shop. So we decided to power them with a suite of software so that the administrators and as well as the healthcare professionals can be empowered with digital tools. Thereafter, we partner with them on a marketplace-like structure with a volume-based pricing model. However, at Dardoc, we control the pricing and not the home healthcare providers. Healthcare also requires utmost quality. So for the first time ever, we have built an online training and assessment program for healthcare professionals to undergo and be listed on our platform. We also do continuous quality and audit parameter-based checks to make sure that seamless quality of care is being provided to patients who use our mobile application. But to fancy this, how big can the opportunity be? If we talk about the UAE itself, there are 300 plus home healthcare providers. I'm not talking about hospitals or laboratories here either. Now, these 300 plus home healthcare providers don't have a digital footprint either on a large scale, but the market is looking at $1.3 billion by 2026. If we talk about the wider MENA region, we're looking at a $36.8 billion industry over here. There are, of course, a few similar players like Dardoc on a global scale. The USA has got Honor technology that has been in operations for 8 years. Singapore has got Doctor Anywhere. The UK has got SeraCare. And in the MENA region, we have the first mover advantage, and we believe that we can create a similar impact like the other startups I just mentioned. Since we are the first movers, we generally compare ourselves with conventional process of availing home healthcare. You know, everybody hates being into a commitment or getting into a contract. With Dardoc, there's no contract and home healthcare is on demand. Slick mobile application so that you can say goodbye to WhatsApp and idle chatbots. Get care in 2 minutes instead of waiting for 4+ average hours of response time. And of course, a transparent and affordable pricing model so that you know that what you should pay for what service. We are a very young startup. We have been in operation for a little more than 1 year. We launched our MVP by rolling out COVID-19 tests at home. Beginning of this year, we launched our home healthcare services into our platform. Since then, we have been growing at a great rate. We have almost 2,700 patients who have been impacted by our care, accrued revenue worth $260,000 at a gross profit of 30%. Something else that I want to add over onto the slide is that last month we recorded a growth of another 47%, and we are continuing the same trajectory as of today in the month of October as well. We're looking to raise $2 million, which would help us to work on insurance integration, building a hybrid healthcare model, and also reach an average monthly revenue of $350,000. Through these funds, we also intend to keep a close eye on regional expansion, wherein we have a bigger opportunity in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We're a team of 6 people. My other co-founder, Samer, already has 1 successful exit within the healthcare industry. My background is into bioengineering and robotic surgeries. We have a very passionate product development team who believes in the impact that we want to create and share the vision with us as co-founders. So this evening, I would like to invite all of you sitting here to try us out either as our users if you are ever in need of home care services, or join us as our partners, or invest in Dardoc so that we can reshape the way how healthcare delivery is being done in the MENA region. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Elias. I'm the CEO of Reach, a platform designed to disrupt the way brands engage their indirect channel sales force. 75% of brands worldwide use a channel sales model to drive their sales, to get to their clients, and to start the customer journey. The way it works is that brand sells their product to multiple distributors, then not used to the click, but it's fine. Then distributors sell it to thousands of resellers, and then the salesperson at the reseller puts the product in the hand of the end user. The challenge with channel sales model is that there is a lot of problems for brands to impact sales performance and also to impact customer experience. First, the lack of knowledge of the salesperson at the reseller. I'm sure you all experienced going to shop a laptop, a PC, a phone for you or for your company, and you experience a salesperson that lacks knowledge of the product, doesn't understand your need, usually it ends up into a bad experience for you, and most probably no sales for the brand. Second, those salespeople lack incentivization because usually they sell multiple brands, they are not motivated to sell more, to sell better, or even to learn sometime. Last not least, the brand in question has no visibility on sales, nor on what's happening in the store. That's why we created Reach, a SaaS platform that is made to connect brands directly to those salespeople so they can communicate, incentivize them, and also brands can collect sales data back and business insight. The way it works is that we put an app in the hand of the salespeople at the resellers, so they get direct communication like product update, product training, and other important information. But also the salesperson can access sales incentive, sales rewards, programs made by the brand so they motivate them to sell more and sell better. And last not least, the brand and the distributor get access to a dashboard with live sales data so they can take fast decisions and good ones. Our model is a monthly subscription that we build for distributors and for brands, and it increases incrementally with the number of salespeople that join their network. Right now, already brands spend billions of dollars a year on automating their channel sales. As per Forrester, this market is growing double-digit. That's what led us to estimate the total available market to be more than $35 billion by 2025. We launched the app last year with a huge pilot in the region with one of the largest distributors. And we started this year epically by onboarding the two largest tech distributors in Africa. And since they're using the app, they have themselves got more than 300 users in the app, kind of channel resellers and salespeople. And now we onboarded more than 6 equally very big distributors and operating in more than 10 countries. Our target now is to enhance and augment the application, but also to build a predictable sales engine that ensures fueling our sales growth. And that's why we would like to raise $450,000. Our team has more than 75 years combined experience working with multinational companies across Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Myself and Carrington each have more than 25 years experience, respectively in sales and marketing, working with the big names. Greg as well has a strong product experience and lead our product development. Reach has already grown geographically and in industries. Big brands, largest distributors already trusted us at a very early stage. We believe with an application or with a platform that allow brands to engage millions of salespeople worldwide, Reach is a great opportunity for investment and growth. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Josefa, the CEO and co-founder at Hilexo, and we are an AI-powered ERP system for small to medium retailers. Have you ever been to a clothing store and really liked this shirt, but found that they don't have your size? Or maybe you found this amazing pair of shoes online, but they were out of stock. According to research published in Business Wire, retailers lose about $1.25 trillion in revenue worldwide because of stockouts and overstocking. In another study published in Harvard Business Review says that 80% of these stockouts are actually due to the mismanagement of inventory by the retail store themselves rather than issues with supply chain. That's because stocking the correct amount of inventory is a challenging task for small to medium retailers. They don't have a demand planning department or they're not inventory management experts. And the damage that stockouts cause actually extend far beyond just lost sales. Aggressively marketing to a customer and then failing to deliver the right product amounts to a lot of effort and resources going to waste, and you end up earning annoyed customers who may never return. Or worse, end up buying from a competitor. Imagine, what if you could take the power and science of complex demand planning and automate and simplify it for the small to medium retailers? That's why we developed Helexo. At Helexo, we help retailers increase revenue by completely eliminating stockouts using an AI-powered ERP system while giving store owners complete visibility and control over their business. Helexo ERP is the only piece of software a retailer needs to manage all aspects of their business. It all starts with an easy-to-use POS system coupled with different modules to bring all of their departments under one unified cloud-based system while tracking sales and inventory in real time. The inventory module then not only sends automatic low stock alerts, but algorithmically recommends the optimal stock to order based on stock on hand, supplier lead time, forecasted sales, historic demand, and many other data points, while being able to send a purchase order email directly to the right supplier with just a click of a button, fully automating the inventory management and replenishment process. So the retailer never has to worry about losing another sale to stock out or ordering too much, too little, or too late. Even if the store does run into a stockout, we empower their staff with tools to easily capture customer information on their mobile phones whilst automatically notifying the customer as soon as the item is back in stock. So we're not only eliminating stockouts, but we're actually capturing the sales that a retailer would lose because of stockouts. Helexo is built using a low-code architecture, allowing us one-click integrations with Shopify, WooCommerce, QuickBooks, and many other third-party apps on the web. And this also allows us significantly faster customization and implementation times as compared to any other ERP provider in the Middle East. We follow a SaaS-based business model. Our prices start from $65 per device per month and can go higher if we're dealing with a more enterprise client with customizations. And majority of the time, from all of our previous implementations, we've seen that the software actually pays for itself within the first 3 to 4 months, making it more of an investment rather than a cost. Just to give you an example, this is a client of ours, Soulside. It's a really high-end sneaker store in Dubai. And they were able to experience 8% increase in sales, 48% decrease in dead stock, and saved significant number of hours that they would ideally spend managing their operations manually, after switching to our system, of course. The UAE retail market size is huge. According to Dubai Chamber, the UAE retail market size is $58 billion and is expected to reach $70.5 billion by 2025. Almost 2 years in operation, and we've implemented Helexo with 45 plus retail clients and have generated more than $135,000 in annual recurring revenue with 25% month-on-month growth and an 85% profit margin. The biggest differentiator, I think, is that all the other ERP systems leave it to the retailer to make sense of all the data collected. Whereas in our case, using a robust AI engine, the system makes sense of the data first and then suggests decision to make, making the entire operation management process proactive rather than reactive. We're a team of 5 people, with our core team being Ibrahim, Marvin, and myself. I'm the CEO with a background in business information systems and digital marketing strategy, having worked for Accenture and Apple. Marvin, who's a CTO with 12 plus years of experience in rapid application development technology and has built systems for companies like ADNOC and Dubai Government. Ibrahim with a computer science background and has built ERP systems for Tawji and Tasheel. At Helexo, we're revolutionizing how retail brands collect and harness the power of data to not only efficiently deliver what the customer needs, but to make more smarter, data-driven, and proactive decisions to help them manage and scale their businesses. If you want to know more about the software, feel free to visit the website, helexo.com, or if you want to get in touch with me, my email is huzefa@helexo.com. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, everyone. Happy to close the pitches tonight. I'm Youssef, the co-founder of Makan, and with Osman, my co-founder, we have been consultants for 7 years. And as a consultant, we moved a lot. Over the past 10 years, I moved 8 times. In total, I spent $40,000 furnishing all these places. Each time, buying and owning furniture always came with the same issues. When I moved from Singapore to Paris, I had to spend $15,000 upfront to buy my furniture. It took me 2 months to find all the furniture I needed. And the worst part of it is when I had to move out, 12 months later, I had to get rid of all the furniture and I only made $2,000 from the furniture I was able to sell. Owning furniture is a hassle. And millennials are realizing that ownership is a scam. They're owning less and renting more. Companies are making millions addressing these shifts. In transportation with Kareem, in entertainment with Spotify, yet nobody has addressed the furniture vertical yet. Until now. And this is why we launched Macan a year ago, to reinvent the furnishing experience. And we're on track to close this year at $1 million annual recurring revenue. Macan is a furniture rental service. We provide premium furniture for rent curated by our designers. Our customers don't pay anything upfront. They pay monthly and have the flexibility to return the furniture or rent to own it if they rent it for 24 months. And we are committed to offer free delivery and assembly in less than 7 days. Our customers can rent individual items like this sofa for only $80 per month. Bundles, these are packages curated by our designers for entire rooms with different styles, modern, industrial, bohemian. They can also rent their entire place, from a studio to a 5-bedroom villa. On average, it would cost around $300 to rent furniture for a 1-bedroom apartment. Now, with Macan, we want to address 4 market verticals. First, residential furniture. These are young professionals moving every year, wanting nice furniture and not wanting to spend a fortune up front. Short-term rentals. These are holiday home companies using our service to furnish their properties. And staging companies using our service to increase the value of their properties on the market. Another big market for us are offices. These are companies looking for ready-to-move-in offices. In total, these markets amount to $15 billion in the GCC only. Now, let me explain how the model works on the example of a sofa. First, we need to buy the sofa. We design our furniture in-house and outsource its production. On average, it would cost us around $1,000 to buy the sofa. The same sofa, we will rent it at $80 per month, covering its cost of production after 1 year. These first 12 months, we finance them through a partnership with a buy now, pay later solution, which gives us the 12 months upfront. After 12 months, half of our customers will decide to keep the sofa. They will rent it for 2 years and own it. The sofa would have generated $2,000 for us. The other half will return the sofa to us. We will refurbish it, make it as new again, and rent it to new customers. We can do this for up to 5 years and generate up to $5,000 on the same sofa. Now, to execute this, we designed and implemented scalable operations with unlimited production capacity, auto-finance inventory, and delivery, assembly, refurbishment are completely outsourced. We launched Macan 15 months ago, and we're growing fast. We reached last month $60,000 of monthly recurring revenue, growing at 60% growth month over month. And we have already delivered more than 3,000 items in the UAE. The first year, this year, we focused on residential furniture. We're closing the year at $1 million annual recurring revenue. Next year, we want to develop partnerships with real estate companies. We have amazing partnerships in the pipeline. 2 of them only can generate $1 million revenue. And later down the road, we want to open new verticals and expand to new geographies. We have raised earlier this year a pre-seed round of $750K, including Flat6Labs. Today, we are raising $1.5 million, half of it to be spent in technology, and the other half in operations and marketing. We have an amazing team to execute this. Uthman, my co-founder, Eugene, our tech guru, Insaf, our digital marketing expert, and Ruel, our ops hero. And today, I invite you to join us to reinvent the furnishing experience. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Laura Mansour, the Program Director at Flat6Labs Abu Dhabi. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the pitches today. We're super grateful for everyone that braved the GITEX traffic to get here. Before everyone rushes off, we just want to encourage the founders to come on stage as well as the Flat6Labs team so we can take a quick photo. And then after, we want you guys to move into the next room to mingle with the founders and get to know the startups a bit better. Thank you.